Hi there. Welcome to another exciting adventure in Dad's Train Room. Well, this is like our 21st episode. Never thought we'd go this far. We haven't made any for a little bit because, well, it's summertime. We're doing summer things. Can't spend all the time with that wonderful weather outside, just in this little train room. But now we're back. So, right now, since August is only a couple of months away, there's a lot of work to be done on this table to get it ready. One of the things I'm doing right now, I'm changing switches out and I'm trying to make this yard more functional. One of the things I'm doing is I had this really cool switch box. The whole top row, that was all the zones, turning them on and off so I could park an engine. So I take an engine, I'd park it, I would turn off that section of track, and then I could drive another engine around it. Just a little trick you can do with the DC. It's an effective way for two trains traveling in different directions to pass each other. Because otherwise, Grandpa's train room all over again. Well, it got a little confusing sometimes. So, with our new zone box, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Real easy to understand. 1 is our main line. 2, that's our first siding. 3, that's our second siding. And then 4 is the spur. We're starting to replace these manual switches with these LGB switches. These are the electric ones. We had this in here. Now we're installing this. Here's one of the Aristocrafts. And our second Aristocraft, which are fine, but they're kind of slow, and well, the LGB work a lot faster. And that's what I have. And this guy, well, maybe going right over here somewhere. Activate right in there for us. So we'll have a switch bank for all 4 of these switches for here. Now you might ask a couple of really good questions, like, why are we doing a big push to put electric switches? Well, it makes the yard more fun for Andrew to run. And me too. And Grandpa, well, Grandpa supplied us with my early birthday present. It looks like an old walkie-talkie, but it's a wireless controller for my train, for DC trains. They don't really make these anymore, so when he found one, well, he thought I'd like it. Grandpa knows what I like. Now, instead of running back and forth all over the place trying to control the train there, then do the switches, then control the train and do the switches, it makes it hard to actually run a yard, maybe switching around cars for the fun of it, which is something that model railroaders like to do. We like to work yards. We like to build trains or tear them apart. When I mean build trains, I mean put together just the cars that we want for that train. So we have this big yard, we have all these cars in it, and like a real train yard, you have to pull the ones out that you want, sometimes even in the order that you want them. And we like to do that. This makes it much easier because we get to stay right here at the table and control the train. And the electric switches make it just more fun. Our platform. Some people were real disappointed that it didn't make it to the last show. We were too. Did a lot of damage to it. We're redesigning parts of it. We're beefing it up a little. And we found a better way of shipping it. And yes, We plan on having the platform fully functional before the next train show in August. Because I tell you, that's just kind of cool. One thing some people ask about, so we'll go ahead and point it out. If you noticed, half of Dad's train room is blue. The other half is not. And if you look right behind me, you see this white line that goes all the way up to the ceiling, over and back down. Well, that's because this used to be 2 rooms. And I had thought about, before doing the Dad's train room, painting everything and making it look perfect. Well, that would have been really cool, but it's even cooler because one of the things that model railroaders really always dream about is having a layout so big and then they knock out a wall and make it bigger. We knocked out a wall and we made it bigger. G-scale, gigantic. I guess you could say it's gigantic-er, if that's even a word. Asked and answered. Because we haven't made one of these videos in a couple of weeks, we wanted to make this little short one to let you know what we were doing, how it was going, and some of the changes that we're making to the project. Have a good week, and I will see you next time. Dad's Train Room.